Hi guys, Flora Void here. Just want to let you know that this fanfic uses I instead of you. So whenever I say I, please make it sound like I'm saying you. Anyways, I hope you like this video. Well, enjoy it. Let's get into it. When I woke up this morning, I was obviously the first one awake. I mean, you bet Shota was sleeping in. There was a debate in my head whether or not I should wake him up. Instead of continuing the argument between my inner demons, I went downstairs to the calendar he had on the fridge with his work schedule to see if he had any work today. Sure enough, if Shota didn't get up now, then he wouldn't have. Sure enough, if Shota didn't get up now, then he wouldn't have time to take that beautiful 20-minute hot steamy shower. I raced upstairs and swung open Shota's door to wake him up. Shota turned in bed, his head completely surrounded in the black sleeping bag he keeps in his room, and looked at me. If you don't wake up now, you won't have time for your long ass shower. Shota groaned when he heard what I had said. He turned back over in bed, putting his back towards me. Watch your language. I'll use a bigger swear word if you don't get out of bed. I don't care that much. I sighed, removing my hand that's still held onto the door handle and letting my other hand slip from being planted on the door frame. Come on, Shota. Get up. I'll make you breakfast. You're losing time. I smirked. And I know how much you hate losing time. Another groan came from the man, and he slowly sat up, unzipping his sleeping bag from the inside and literally crawling out of it like a child. Shota was mumbling things as he walked into the bedroom. One thing that stood out and made me laugh was, "Better be a good damn breakfast." That personally left a lot of pressure on me, which didn't really affect me because the breakfast looked amazing. In the centre of our small dining room table, it was just us, so there was no point in getting a fairy tale dining room table, sat a plate of crispy bacon set aside to a plate of scrambled fluffy cheesy eggs. I had placed down a hot cup of black coffee. My brother is the devil himself. Where Shota sits every meal and put an empty plate so he could get as much as his little dark heart desired. Don't get me wrong, I love taking long ass naps, showers and forgetting about my problems. I also love not wasting time training and taking down villains, but I don't procrastinate as much as Shota does. Shota came down the stairs with his hair up in a little bun, a few pieces of hair falling down, and a towel around his neck. He was dressed in his all black hero uniform. Not gonna explain this, everyone has seen it. Except for his scarf, which was probably on the couch, where he passed out last night after he got home. A towel was wrapped around his neck as well. He groaned as he took a seat at the table, instantly grabbing some food and putting it on his plate. Where is this at? Okay, there we go. Don't you have something better to do? Shota asked in a grumpy ass voice. Shut the hell up. You're almost old enough to be my dad. Shots fired. Ouch. Go away, Shota mumbled with a mouthful of food. I rolled my eyes and headed upstairs. Thanks. I love you. Save it, Shota. After the entrance exam, I got in based on recommendations and had to get a different test, which I aced. Students had one more day to chill and get their shit together before having to actually go back to school, which started on Tuesday. I decided to rummage through Shota's paperwork and see who exactly was in my class. Not stalking, just gathering information, clearly. Student number 1. Yuga Aoyama, 15, male. Looks like a fanboy. Quirk, navel laser. Lasers shoot from his belt on his stomach. Is that even a quirk? How the hell did he get into class 1A? It wasn't really gripping me, so I moved on to the next kid. Student number 2, Mina Ashido, 15, female. Quirk, acid. Acid can come from her feet and hands. She can slide around on it or through it. Burns. Is her skin pink? And an acid quirk that burns? Epic. Sounds good for both defense and offense. She looks like a cinnamon roll. Student number 3, Suyu Asui, 15, female. Quirk, frog. Can do anything a frog can. So she's just a frog? Cool. But how did that get her into 1A? Same with Ashido. Her quirk seems to be just acid and an effect on her appearance. Moving on, student number 4, Tenya Ida, 15, male. Quirk, engine. Engines in his calves give him speed. That's it. Oh boy. Student number 5, Ochako Uraraka, 15, female. Quirk, zero gravity. Anything she touches can turn to zero gravity. That just sounds interesting. When I read the first row, there were only 2 promising students, so I decided to switch to the other side of the class. Student number 16, Toru Hagakure, 15, female. Quirk, invisibility. Forever. She is invisible and can't seem to turn it off. Is that even fair? Student number 17, Katsuki Bakugou, 15, male. Alright, he looks like a real asshole. Holy shit, his birthday's on the 20th of April. On the 20th of April. This boy is blessed. Quirk, explosions. With the nitroglycerin, like sweat, that comes from his palms, he can create explosions. More sweat equals bigger explosions. This quirk is amazing. Sounds a little overpowered, but with real work, he can really be a pro. Plus, he's hot too. His name sounds familiar, but I couldn't put a finger on it. What? His name sounded familiar, but I couldn't put a name as to why. I moved on from Hottie McThotty. Student number 18, Izuku Midoriya, 15, male. Quirk, some type of strength quirk. Seems to hurt himself every time he uses it. Strange. Student number 19, Minoru Mineta, 15, male. Quirk, pop off. He can remove sticky, removable spheres from his head. Alright, that's where I draw the line at looking at everyone. Time to look at one of the ones Shota already marked promising. Whenever Shota would get a new class, he kept tabs on who seemed to be the most promising to succeed. Green meant promising, orange meant could be, red meant failure. Even he was pretty blunt. There were 3 promising, which was 3 more than last year. Got me excited. One was the Bakugou kid, which I fully agree. The second one was me. The last one, student number 15, Shoto Todoroki, 15, male. Quirk, half cold, half hot. His left side is flames, while his right side is ice. And even 50-50, even quirk split. He's the one who got in based on recommendation as well. God, even his hair got the split. And what's with his eye? Is that burn? Is that a burn? On his flame side too. Who'd think he wouldn't burn from his own flames? Suddenly, I remembered seeing him at the entrance exam. He was quite serious and determined to win. Didn't seem to smile or talk much. My head hurt from the terrible reviews. Not the Todoroki Kid and Bakugou. Those were interesting. So, I put the papers back in the folder, then put the folder back. That was terrible. Almost. Some looked good. And tomorrow, I have to meet them all. A part of me just couldn't wait. Hi guys, Floor Void here. Just want to say a massive thank you for over 100 subscribers. This means a lot. Also, I'm very surprised that my argument video has gotten over 5k views. Thank you for your support too. Sorry for the amount of times I made mistakes as I read this. Also, Happy New Year to everyone. I wish you all a happy 2021 in the hopes it runs smoother than 2020. Anyways, thank you for listening. Hope you like the series so far, even though it's really only one part. So, this is by sloth __. All information will be in the description. Anyways, hope you all have a great day, night, afternoon, whatever. Floor Void out.